Alright, Dylan back. Gold. PaydirtReviews.com. Last 2 bags of Lynch mining. So far I've been really impressed with the other 2 bags. I did the Gizmos Paydirt and I did the Gizmos Paydirt Supremo. They were both great. The Supremo was awesome. I mean, it was over 100% return on investment. It was. They do add 1 gram of gold to the Supremo as well as to these both, which is the Reserve Paydirt and the Black Label Reserve. So, and I'm excited to get into these. The other ones were fun Paydirt. You know, they call them intermediate or beginner or whatever you want to call it. I just call it fun Paydirt. It was fairly easy. Most of the gold was in the larger size, anywhere from between the over 20 to over 30 mesh. So today I'm going to be doing the Reserve. I'm going to save the Black Label for 5 days from now. Like I said, Gold Palooza continues. I'm going to open this up and see what kind of dirt we have. And of course, so far, it's looking exactly like the other 2 bags, which all from the same company, so I'm not expecting. This one, since it's supposed to be a much harder dirt, I'm not expecting very much of the oversized pay dirt, gold. I'm pretty sure this is all going to be really fine gold, which means it's going to be very challenging, which means I'll spend a lot more time today panning. So, which is good. I love panning, you know, gives me something to do, take my mind off of other things. So I'm going to go screen this all down for you and see what, you know, what's what with it. This stuff looks a lot smaller. It doesn't look like there's going to be as much. You know, I am seeing some little bitty flakes of gold, real small though. So let's see. Some more gold. You know, you can see the gold in it, which is good, but it does have 1 gram added to it. So I'm gonna go break this all down for you. I'm excited, and let's see how it goes. All right, just finished screening everything out, and this is the over 10, and this is really surprising me. Some big old chunky gold. I was expecting to see a lot more of the super fine gold, but this works. This, you know, it's always good to see gold in every one that you get, you know, when you separate it, you know. So that's really nice. This is how much I got in the over 20, under 10. Seems about the same amount, maybe a little bit more of the fine stuff, and this is the over 20. You know, I'm seeing a little couple pieces of gold. So, and then this is the over 30. And that's, I'll put it on the other side so you can get a comparison to. You know, as you can see, probably about twice as much as both. This is about the same amount as both of these combined. So this is going to take a long time. But I'm excited, you know. Already seeing gold, which is great, you know. It's a good fair amount. This should be really easy to pan. You know, I'm going to just pick those up, you know. So we're going to grab this, and then I'm going to do this, and then I'll come back, show you what I get out of those 2. Obviously, you know what I'm going to get out of this one, but I'll come back and show you again anyway. And then we'll see what we can get out of this one. You know, I didn't see a lot. I'm seeing a little sparkle, I think, every once in a while, but I'm thinking this one's going to be a lot more of the, I think it's going to be either or. I think it's either going to be the big stuff or the really fine stuff. So we're going to find out. I'll come right back and show you what I got out of these 2. All right. Well, I'm back. Panned this out. Took me forever. 13 pieces. I don't know if that's good luck or bad luck. I've never been superstitious about that number. So this is the over 10. I got 13 pieces. 2 Took me about 2 seconds to pan that out. Could have just picked them out. Probably would have taken longer to pick them out actually, but so that was that. I'm ecstatic about that. That's what I got in the under 10 over 20. Nada. But I kind of, like I told y'all before, I kind of figured that's what this bag was going to be. I think it's going to be one of those feast or famine. You know, it's either going to be big or really small. So, I'm not disappointed yet. I'm still ecstatic. I mean, that made my day right there. Nice 13 big chunkers to add to my thing. And I don't know if you can see it. I'll try and get it in. But there is gold in this one. You know. So, this is kind of like gizmos. I mean, I'm seeing a lot of it on the edges. It's just a lot smaller. You know, so I'm expecting this to be a lot of small pay dirt. So, I'm going to pan this out and come right back and show you what I got out of this one. This is the over 30, under 20. And let's go find out what's in it. So I'm back. This is the over 30 mesh, under 20. And I'm really surprised I got this much. And it, you know, not saying anything bad. I was expecting a lot more finer gold, and I'm expecting still to see some finer gold. We'll see. But I'm extremely happy still. So this is what I got out of, we'll start from the top. So far, 13 pieces, some nice biggies from the over 10, under 10, over 20. I didn't get anything. It was a bust. Then the over 20, over 30, under 20. This is what I got. You can see they like to float too. So if you got your jet dry or your go-getter juice, make sure you use it. This stuff will float since it's all really, really flat gold. So I'm going to get back to it. I've still got to do this monster, which was probably about half the pay dirt was this under 30 stuff. I contemplated meshing it down again, but this is pretty much how I do it. I'm not going to really change too much. Oh no, I tore my glove. Oh well. As before, black sands are very magnetized, which is good. It'll make it easier. I probably will use the magnet a little bit this time. The gizmos I didn't because I knew the gold was going to be chunkier, but we'll see. We'll do this one up and I'll find out what we got. So I will be right back for show you what I got out of all of them and knock this one out. And then we'll see the gold tally is. Alright, so I'm back. Finished panning everything out, and this is what I got out of the plus 10 again. 13 pieces. Maybe it was 14. Looks like, no. 13 is one. So this was over 10. Under 10, over 20 was nothing. I didn't get anything out of that. But I got a lot of, this is the over 30. Under 20, over 30 was a great deal. So it's kind of just like the Gizmos pay dirt, except for a little bit bigger pieces. And this was the under 30. Wasn't as much. So again, for the Lynch mining, it seems like most of it is around that 20 mesh area. But this stuff made me work for it, for this under 30. It floats, so you gotta have some kind of soap to put in there. It's all really flat and floats, but this one was a lot more difficult than the Gizmos, but still fun, and I'm pretty sure it's gonna be a great return. I'm gonna weigh it all up and put it on my website, goldpaydirtreviews.com, so check it out. And then you can go to Lynch Mining and get some. And then in 5 days from now, I will be reviewing their black label reserve pay dirt. And this will be the last one. And then they carry a couple other pay dirts. I'm going to try to get my hand on some of them. They have some unsearched, and I love unsearched pay dirt, so I want to try and get my hands on some of that review. But for now, this is what I got for them. So go to the website, check out the final Roy, and return on investment, and see what I got. All right, thanks a lot.